how she did everything, what you guys are supposed to be doing from now, so that you can do it like her, especially the ladies. Especially the ladies, because most of the time, ladies just quit. She did not quit, that's why she made it. She did not quit. If she quit, she will not make it. So ladies, most of the time, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. They just start and they quit. So you ladies here, you don't want to quit. Please, let's make it.
Because you said that,
yeah,
we're gonna go till the end.
Okay,
we will not give up.
Good challenge.
The way to the end, we're not quitting.
Okay. No
We're here for a reason, so we have to team up and get it done.
Okay, nice. That is what I want to hear. No quit. No, 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 no. No quit. So yeah, I have heard that, because I think that she will disconnect. She wants to disconnect after this. So I will want her to talk to you guys first, and after that, I think Arnold is online. He can give his advice to you too. So let's start with Priscilla.
Thank you, Stan. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And it's nice to see you all. I see 49 people online. So I pray in the next 1 month or two, we'll still maintain this number. My name is Priscilla Wanke. As Stan said, I've known Stan for a while. I think I met Stan in 2016 when I started my IT journey. We met at this course where both of us took the Linux, and we were doing just fine. I was studying with Stan and his friend Abdul. We would study all night. We were in a group and we would study all night. And then before I knew it, they just went and got their certifications and had jobs. And I don't know what happened. I was doing just fine. And then I just, for some reason, I just backslided. I cannot even explain how, but I was like, what happened to me? I was doing just fine with these guys. Then I left Linux at that time and went and studied cybersecurity. I was all over the place with this IT. Trust me, guys. I've tried everything. I went and studied cybersecurity. I finished the class. I started interviewing. I didn't get what I wanted. I went into web development, front-end development. I studied how to build a website, coded a little bit. And then before I knew it, I jumped into DevOps and AWS. I was just all over the place. Wow. But with that, the good thing is that I grabbed knowledge from left and right. So it was good. And I decided to, so last year, 2020, I still had not gotten a job. The truth is I was not actively looking, but I kept seeing Stan was just going places. Like he kept going and going. I was like, I have to break through. So last year I was home during the COVID. I wasn't working and things were so hard. I called Stan. I was like, Stan, I need you to help me. He told me, okay, join the class and then I'll help you. So you follow up from there. I joined class 4 at the time here, class 4. So I joined them. They were 3 months into the class. I joined the class, he gave me the videos. I watched the videos. I caught up because I did the Linux for the first time we did it in 2016. So I finished that, I completed the whole class. So when he sent me the videos, I was able to catch up. I integrated with the students at the time. We were doing the projects, all the projects that he gave. We started, and all of my classmates helped me a lot to catch up, and we were working together and did the projects. Then I started loving Linux then. I mean, the whole of last year, I was interviewing for DevOps. It was getting hard, so many tools to learn and stuff like that. So I said, no, let me go back to Linux. It's just one thing and focus. So that was when I came back to class, and we just kept studying and studying. And at the end of the class, they were just taking certifications, guys. At the end of the class, you're going to be encouraged. You see what your classmates are doing. The certifications that every day they post a certification online. You'll be like, damn, I have to get the certification. So we got certifications and classmates went in and I was like, okay, I have to do this too. So I took the certification exam too. I failed the first time, guys. And that money, you don't want to fail. It's $400. So I took the exam. The first time I failed, I was so mad, but I said I cannot give up. It's not an exam that's going to make me to give up. I registered again. I rescheduled after 2 weeks. I took it the second time and I passed. And then we just kept studying together, doing these projects, and kept repeating the projects that Stan gave us, and just studying together with classmates. And then when you pass your certifications, Stan will help you with your resume. You will fix your resume and he will go through it with you and do a one-on-one with you to see if you're ready for the job market. And he's going to tell you you're not ready, or he will tell you you're ready. So I did the one-on-one with him and everything was good. And my resume, he went through my resume, we fixed it, and that was it. So I started interviewing. I actually did not have so many interviews. And I got an interview which took place, both interviews, the technical interview and the closing interview took place on the same day, just 15 minutes apart. And then the next day, boom, they were like, congratulations, the interview went well. That was it, just like that. Up till now that I have to start next week, it still feels like a dream. It just feels like this is not real. And I'm going to be working remote. Yesterday, I just got my laptop and I was like, this shit is getting real. I still do not believe it until I log into Start. So I just want to let you guys know that it is very real. It is true. It is happening, and the pay is great. It just takes you to a whole new level. Your life will just change. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep up with the projects. Every project that he gives you guys, trust me, you have to do your projects. If you do your projects, at the end of the class, you will not have any problems with the certification, because everything you will see on your projects is everything that everything that you're gonna meet in your exam. So do your projects and do them repeatedly over and over again, and make sure that you're able to do your projects without looking at your books, and then you will not have any problems in the exam. And after the class, there is a boot camp period where he actually prepares you for interviews, how to answer interview questions, everything. He's going to give you everything that you know. Trust me, you are in the right place. I keep telling you, my friends, I say you are in the right place, and just put in your own efforts. Stan is very dedicated. He will put in a lot to make sure you understand, and he will always go over stuff that you don't understand with you, and he's always available. I don't know how he does it, because if you text Stan at 2 a.m. in the morning, he's going to respond to you. Like, he's always available to help. So I want to say that if he's doing all that for us and helping us, we should also be helping him. So it makes his job, his work lighter. So I'll encourage you guys to just hang in there. At the beginning, it's gonna be like it'll be difficult, but trust me, Linux is very sweet. Indeed, it is. I love Linux now, and I love. I don't know what happened the first time, but it's never too late to pick up from where you've fallen. So I'll just advise you guys to hang in there, work with your friends and colleagues, ask questions when you don't understand. Don't let him go further without you understanding. Make sure you understand, and I mean, that's it. Just put in what you can put in. You have to dedicate time to these guys. I know we all work, but you have to find time every day to type the commands. He will be teaching and typing, but don't think that you understand him when he's typing. You have to type. If you do not type these things, you will not memorize them. But the moment you just type and repeat after him and do your projects, you just keep going and it'll be easy for you. So that's my advice for you. So I got a job as a DevOps engineer though. And well, DevOps is, you have to know Linux to do DevOps. So the Linux, I'm going to still use my Linux to do my DevOps. And I'll still be troubleshooting Linux problems and all other engineering problems. So everything is connected. But I just want to let you know, wherever you have to go with this IT, at this moment, it looks like everything revolves around Linux. Linux is the foundation to every other thing. Everything built on Linux. AWS, the cloud, it builds on Linux. DevOps builds on Linux. Like you can never go wrong with Linux. So you're in a good place. Just make sure you follow him and do your projects. At this point, I think.
Thank you so much.
Have I said everything, Stan?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right. So you guys, welcome. It's nice to meet you all. We will be joining the class from time to time because that's what we do. We never drop because every day we learn new stuff. So whenever we always join the class, so you'll not be surprised to see us online too. And that's the good thing with Stan. You have that opening to join the classes. You can join from this class to the 20th class.
Yeah.
So, which is good. And I'll always encourage you guys to join, even if you've had jobs, just join because we learn every day. Every day there's some new technique to do something and that makes your work easy. So I'll be joining the class from time to time. So I will be meeting with you guys.
Somebody have a question for her?
So if there's any question for me, I'll take them. And to you, my ladies, please hang in there. You all get it. Trust me. Like Stan said, hang in there. You'll get it.
Thank
It's
you.
very real. It is very real.
I have a question for you, please, ma'am.
Yeah.
From this boot camp, can you become a DevOps engineer?
From this boot camp, no. Because DevOps has to do with so many tools, automation tools. You're going to learn one of them here. You're going to learn Ansible, but Ansible alone is not going to give you a DevOps position. There are other tools that you have to learn to be a DevOps engineer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You like DevOps? You already know what is DevOps? Alga?
Yes, I use it a little bit.
Oh, you use it a little bit, okay.
Yeah, we basically use it to merge our code and then for the deployment process.
That's good. All right, that is good. No,
That's good.
I have a question.
Yeah, one second.
Sorry.
Before you one second, okay. So for DevOps, like she said, it is a lot of tool in DevOps. There's a lot of tool, and we use Linux. It's Linux. Everything is on top of Linux. Everything is on top of Linux. But when you want to really become an engineer in DevOps, you want to learn Linux first and know some other tools, Ansible, Docker, a lot of things. But by lucky, if they are willing to teach you some other tools, they can take you and they teach you the other tools. Okay, like the Abdul, my friend Abdul that I tell you about earlier. When we finish, they interview him on Linux, but his job is DevOps. He starts directly from working as DevOps directly. He did not even do Linux, but the interview was on Linux, and they see that okay, they can teach him the other tool, and he starts from DevOps. So I am Linux engineer for all of the company that I work for, but this is a company that I'm working for now, working for them as a devil. You know, so it's something that they can hire you, and teach you some other tool based on your interview. But directly, you don't wanna apply for DevOps admin or DevOps engineer directly. You want to apply for Linux admin, basically, unless they see your resume and they like it as DevOps like that. They want to interview you, because if they interview you in DevOps and they want to interview you with all of the tools, yeah, you won't be able to make it, because it will be a lot of things that you're supposed to learn again, and you don't have it, or you don't have it yet. That is right.
As a follow-up to that, Stan, if I may say, actually, that is what happened to me. I did not interview for DevOps. That's because my resume, since I had studied these DevOps tools, I didn't go in depth when I came back to the Linux class. So I went in depth in Linux. But it's true that I wanted a DevOps job, but I wanted to be interviewed as a Linux person. So that's where I was comfortable. So that's how I played it. During my interviews, I kept telling them that I am a Linux person who is integrating into DevOps, who has done DevOps projects. And if they ask me a DevOps question that I know, I answered it. If they ask me a question I didn't know, I tell them, I say, hey, I'm a Linux person. That's how I played it. And I had a few DevOps tools that I knew and answered a few questions, and they were like, okay, they're looking for someone to train. So that is a possibility. So like Stan said, they can train you too for that. But if you really go in to do DevOps and just living from this Linux class, no. But if you interview as a Linux person and they see your potentials, they can train you for DevOps.
That's right.
Wow, congratulations.
Okay. So Arnold,
Yes, Dan.
do you wanna open your video?
Thank you, guys. I'm going to sign out now. And
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Hey, pretty.
Hi, Arnold. See you.
Yes, see you. Hey,
Right,
guys.
that is Arnold. Arnold, he think he will not be able to do it. He was saying this thing, he doesn't know mathematics. He don't want to do this. He does, he doesn't think like, oh, this is not the thing that he can do. He said he did literature, like he did. What did you do in university? You said.
Yeah, I studied linguistics.
Linguistics. So that this is not for him. So I try my best, because he's brother to me. I try my best to force him to do this. And now I think he like it now, and he got a job on it. He's going to start next week.
Wow.
Hi, guys. I'm so excited. Thank you, Stan, for inviting me on the platform to talk to the new joiners. Welcome, everyone, and congratulations. Yeah. So I want to start by telling you about my journey. I came to the United States in 2017. And my name is Just Arno Assons. I'm from Benin. So I see a lot of Benin folks in the house. You guys are you guys are welcome. I came to the US in 2017, and prior to that, Stan and I, we knew each other. In high school, he was my senior, and I guess he moved to the state before me. When I came in 2017, I spoke to him. He was like, "Man, I did IT, and if you're willing, I'm gonna train you and help you secure a job." I didn't believe him. I was like, "Man, you did IT." As far as I know, you never been to college in the States, and so I was just making fun of him until he got his certification. He got a first job. He told me, he even showed me his contract. I still didn't believe it. And every time he told me he would train me, I was like, man, listen, I don't have a background in IT. I studied linguistics. I was I I worked as a teacher of English as a foreign language. I was a translator. So my intention was to go back to college and get a degree in communications and pursue my dream as a translator. So, and I eventually went to, I got my admission to Georgia State University in 2018. Started off, they put me as a sophomore. I transferred my credits, and after the first semester, I figured that was not, college was not the quickest way for me to make it in the state. I came here as an immigrant, and I got all my paperwork. So I figured the quickest way is to find, um, go to a trade school or learn some new skills, you know, that I could use to make money. Then I reconsidered Stein's proposals. I talked to him and he was like, "Man, if you want to try, try." I started in 2019, but I quit because I didn't have time to do the assignments. I had so many things going on in my life. Then I quit 2 months later. And then Stan came to vacation in Georgia. He actually stayed at my place. He motivated me. He spoke to me. He was like, "Man, you can do it. You know, if I did it, you can do it." That's when I decided to give it a second try, give it another shot in 2020 when the COVID hit. I was working as a technical support. I was actually dispatcher, not a technical support per se. Then I gave it my 100% effort, and it worked. Yeah, it wasn't easy, to be honest, because as someone who didn't have any background in the IT, it's gonna cost you tremendous effort to make it. Yeah, and as you said, you don't need to have a background. For all those guys who already have a background, you guys are lucky. I think you quickly pick it up, get your certification, and secure a job. So I got my certification in February, on February the 4th. I was even down with the COVID-19. I was seriously sick, but I was studying hard. I would burn the midnight candle, you know, reading my notes, tapping the commands because my goal was to get my certification before end of 2021 and get a job. And I got my certification. And on the certification day, let me tell you guys, I struggled because I had issue with the environment. I didn't find out the first server's password. It took me about an hour and a half to start typing command. You see, so I spent like less than an hour and a half to take the exam, but it still worked. I got my certification. Um, I took my first interview, yeah, at the end of February, and they gave me a contract for 6 months. And I was supposed to start on April 26th, but I never started because the client put the position on hold. I felt discouraged somehow, but I didn't give up. I just kept studying, preparing myself for the interview, following the advice of Stan and the seniors because we have so many seniors. Stan trained so many people who are working today, and you guys are lucky because you're gonna have a lot of people backing you up, telling you what to do. You know, every step, all step the way. So I put in practice the advice. I took a lot of interviews, and then boom, last week I got a job. And this time, this one is real, guys. This is a full-time job with all the packages. My job is in Mississippi, Jackson. I have a relocation package, 5,000, 5K, 5 grand. I'm telling you guys, yeah, 5 grand, and my job is full time. And and the amazing thing about this position is that they need someone who knows about DevOps tools, Docker, Kubernetes, other stuff. Although I don't have those knowledge, they still hire me and they want to train. So I'm not going in just as a Linux admin, but also I'm going to get, trainings on those tools. And I believe, yeah, um, the next couple of years, I'll have a lot of, skills, on top of what I've already known.
That's good.
One thing I want to tell you guys is that you have to believe you can do it. If you believe, you are going to do it. Yeah. The first My first obstacle was the unbelief. I didn't believe I could do it. And I'm telling you, if you never try, you can never know. You never know. You got to try it first. You got to try it first. I know some of you, I don't, uh, some of you might quit, because this always happens. People quit, people stay. You can quit, and come back. It's not bad. But if you want to do it, make sure you put in your 100% effort and try not to be distracted in class. Try to do it with your phone, stay focused, because this thing is really practical. And if you're distracted, you cannot make it. And I'm telling you, if you don't get this Linux class with Stan, I don't think you're gonna get it elsewhere. Stan is the most amazing and down-to-earth instructor that I've ever known. Yeah, he will take his time, explain everything to you, like ABC, like ABC. And if you can follow him, listen to his advice, do whatever he asks you to do, team up with your peers, and do your assignment, you're gonna make it. Yeah, I know it's not gonna be easy, but you are definitely gonna make it. Just like I made it. So be determined, be disciplined, do your assignment, believe you can do it, and it's gonna work. I hereby want to say thank you to Stan for everything you're doing for the community. I don't even have the words to thank you enough. Yeah, I'm so,
That's
I don't
not
know.
oh,
I'm so excited and well,
Arnold, can I
uh,
ask you a question?
yeah, go ahead.
Congratulations, Arno.
Your questions are welcome.
Okay.
it's
I hear I
come
hear that you work as dispatcher. Did I get you right?
No, dispatcher.
Yeah, right. You work
Yes.
as dispatcher. So how did you handle the experience part at the interview? It means that when you went to the interview, you just have the certification and the knowledge from the course. So how do you handle the experience part?
Good. Guys, let me tell you something. You know, you don't necessarily have to have worked as Linux administrator before you convince people at the interview. You know, whatever you're doing here is gonna be, it's gonna be your experience because everything you're doing here is exactly what they're gonna ask you at the interview. Trust me. Yeah. What I told them is I worked as a Linux administrator, in my previous company, and my previous company is a technology company. So yeah, people just they want to know if you have the experience, and it's up to you to prove it to them by giving the right answers to the questions.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry about that. Those are just
okay.
details. Don't worry. Yeah,
All right.
no,
yeah.
don't worry about
Also,
Don't worry about it.
that is
Stan
covered.
got you. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got you.
I have a question for you, Arnold.
Yeah, Stan got you. He's the guru, man. Trust
Okay.
me. Yeah.
I have
Yes,
a
go ahead.
question for Arnold.
Okay.
What would you say would be the hardest part of learning? Would it be learning it or maintaining it? Because I've talked to some people in the IT field and they said, technology is constantly moving. There's a lot that you have to like keep up with. So would you say that's the hardest part or the fundamentals are the hardest part?
It's part of the hardest part. to be to be honest, it's part of the hardest part. You know, IT is not just something that you can learn now and go, you know, sit back, lay back, and tell yourself, "Well, I've already made it." No, and proof is Stan is still learning. He's constantly learning. So why not me? Yeah. And as long as you'll be working, you'll be learning new things. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to get into an environment where they always have the new technologies that you're gonna be learning, you know. So you don't have to take extra courses or extra classes outside of your job or something. But if you still want to take extra classes, just like me, I'm taking the engineer classes with Stan, you know,
Mhm.
yeah, to getting hands-on experience using Ansible for automation, you could still do it, you know. So that's
Perfect. No,
did I answer
thank
your
you.
question?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
And
Great.
let me talk a little bit about that again. And like you all know, they already tell you it is like that in IT. IT is not something that you learn and you say that I'm done. I know there's nothing else to learn. You know, we never finish learning IT. Never finish learning until you say, okay, you don't want to work anymore. Because every time there will be new technology. Take it this way. You see those iPhone, they give us at the beginning, they say iPhone 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are we now? Do you see that galaxy? That is it. That is how this IT is. Okay. So they have this version that I want to learn. They have version 8 now. Okay. We are on 8 now. The one that you want to take exam on, the version is version 8. So they have version 1 before, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I start with version 6. Now we are on 8. Mean that if I did not learn that 7 and 8, I will not be again on the job market. You see, I won't be again working IT. So you will learn again. It's not like when you finish right here. What I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you what you need to enter the field. When you enter the field and how to go from there, I'm going to guide you. Okay, if you want to take it, I'm going to guide you. So when you finish, I'm going to guide you what you want to take from there. Say, okay, this thing, what you want to buy this as Linux admin. There's something that will tell you buy this as Linux admin. This is what you want to use to keep up. There's something that they want you to do. Go on this one and you will find it right there. Take like 1 hour, 2 hours, learn it, and you will be able to continue. So that is why they pay that money, because they know that we need to keep learning. That's why we are getting paid like that.
Correct.
If you are here, yeah, let me say it again. Maybe some of you don't know. You don't want to make less than $40 an hour unless you choose by yourself. If you come to me, you tell me, oh, they want to pay me 25, I will tell you, if it is me, I will not take 25. If you say, no, that 25 is fine for me, I will say, okay, go ahead and take it. But what you want to gain right here, what you want to gain from me, the least that you want to make is $40 an hour. You see? So you see that money, you do something 6 months and you have, they are paying you $40 an hour. So think everything else. So that is why we need to continue learning. Not like you have your time. When at that work, you want to work for 8 hours, right, a day. So sometimes you don't have something to do. Sometimes we don't have something to do. If you don't have something to do, that same time is the one that you use to learn something new.
That's true. I've been eating free money for 6 weeks.
Okay, so can we see your face?
Isa.
Can we see your face, Isa? Isa get a job. He's working for 6 months now. He's not doing anything, but they're paying him.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Yeah, I mean, right now I just got off. I've been watching the class with free money. Like since I started my training for the 6 weeks now, I'm just getting 5 signs of training, but I'm getting paid. I'm not getting mad. I don't matter. I wish it stay like that. Whenever they're ready, they will start training me. $400 a day for free is good. money.
That is
Easy
good.
money, easy money, right?
Yeah, that's easy money. $400 a day. So I'm really enjoying it right now.
That is good, man.
That's what we want to.
Hey,
So honestly, everything has been said here. And to be honest, if I tell you my background, nobody will not quit.
Right.
okay.
Yes.
Go ahead. Let's hear your background.
I know myself, like when I came here, like everybody comes here from French country, even good morning, good afternoon, in real English language, you need to ask a question, what are you saying again? You know, from there, everything, my background in my resume is back home, not even from here. I just did three good months in PG County for ESL. That's all my background in America. The rest is from Stan.
Right.
So if somebody don't believe it, I will tell you, believe it. Not like other people saying, I have Java or developer, I don't have nothing.
Me neither.
You know, computer science, whatever, I don't have nothing. I got just 3 months of ESL classes in America. And the first company that Stan worked, that Goldman Sachs, is the same company that I'm working for.
Yeah.
I started from scratch, ABC. Even how to install Zoom before, I don't know. Like from the basic, from the bottom, that's where I started. But one thing that I know, Stan from take you from like a newborn baby, build you up, and follow you up, and build you up until you get what you need. That's what happened.
Right.
So there is a lot of teacher out there, but being patient teacher, ready to be asked all the questions, take your time and be patient. I've been studying in Africa, I never see teacher who is patient like Stan. I will tell you.
Never.
Because even myself, maybe if I teach you, ask me some type of question over and over again, I will get mad, personally. But with Stan, no. You can come ask dumb question, you can come over again. He have his time and his patience to respond anything. Even after class, you call, you tell, oh, what is about this? And after passing the exam, follow you up. Ask him question, you get the job, you still have, ask him a question. Because right now we're talking. He asking me about how my job is going because he been there before. He called, he checked on me, hey, how is it going? And when I started here, since he work, I asked him what's the advice. He tell me what I'm supposed to do because he's been there. All that is because he don't wanna let me just go by myself. You know, he wanted me to still make it. But all the communication is there. So I know there is nobody in this class who will never make it. There is no, unless you don't want it. I can guarantee you that. It don't matter how you think you are not smart, but if you follow it, you will make it 100%. It don't matter what your background is. You came yesterday, or you came even today in this country. If you follow directly, you will make it. Don't think about, oh, I'm just new. I don't speak good English. I don't do that. No, just follow the steps. He will not let you alone.
Right.
That I believe that. There is a lot of teachers out there, but who is patient to give it up and ready to follow you up and ready to assist you from the day one to the last day, even after I get the job, help you again? No, nobody don't do that. So that's the big part of it. And I'm really here. If I marry, there is no one in this class who never married. It don't matter what your background look like. Forget about it. Right. Unless you have been to jail, you don't have good background. That's all I can tell you, you're not gonna make it. Yeah. But if you are a clean person, forget about I know good that English.
Thank you for reminding me that. So that is another thing in this field. You know, you need to be clean. So if you have if somebody has something in the background, like you know, if you guys already know what I mean, because they are going to do the background. When you get that job, they are going to do your background check. They are going to check everything on you. So if they see something, yeah, you know, they are going to take the job back. So that is the only thing. But if you think you clean, yeah, the only thing that you need is to follow, repeat the same thing that I'm going to do. I will be doing it in front of you. I will give you the video, you watch it, do it again. and do the project. If you can do that, you will make it. Some of you will do it, and you will say you will make it. But even with everything that we are saying today, we take all of this time to talk, right? Some of you will not do it. Trust me.
Yes. And that's the big problem right there. It's because some people don't think they're not going to make it. And that's what I'm telling this. Nobody in your class, with the way I know you stand, there is nobody, the dumbest person in this class will make it.
Right.
You understand? Because the way you are teaching, I've seen a lot of teachers. Even the class that you go online, YouTube, there is a limit. No question to ask. Just watch. You understand? Okay, you don't understand? That's your problem. But when you can interact, ask the most basic question. If you say, Stan, what is A again? He will respond. Oh, what is B? Is he respond. That's a patience. You know, that's the strength of Stan. Like, he'll never be mad at you because of asking God. And he have time. And that's why I take it sometimes. The class that's supposed to be 6 months, we even go 2 months extra because of the people's question. And I like that. It's not just about giving somebody something. Just make sure you get it. A lot of teachers don't do that. Oh, I already did it. You got a video. I already tell you that I'm not going to come back to it again. Only professor that I see, we have time to repeat. And I like about that is everybody don't understand the same way. But a patient teacher is the best teacher.
Right.
All right. If you guys have a question for them, we have 2 now that can take your question. Hey,
Hello.
we have 3 now that can take
your the biggest engineer. Oh my goodness.
Now that can take your question. So if you have a question, there's no matter what you want to understand, just say it now. Or you want to understand something better, or they say something and you or whatever. Don't worry about anything. We are together right here like brothers and sisters.
Okay, I want to add some.
If you have any question.
It is not a question, but I want to add that if we decide to be here, it's because we have the wish, and I want to add nobody force us. Because first of all, if you want to see about the money, you will see, oh yeah, this money is too high for me. I can't make it. But me personally, I decided to do it because I think it's something I can do. And I try to find time for it. And like I said earlier when I was presenting myself, I know I will get there, definitely. Okay. Because what people used to say, when you call your people back home, they say you are in America and you still want to go to the next level. But we back home, we are dreaming of being where you are in US. I said, no, being in US is just maybe the level 1. In US, we still have some level to go. Yeah. Right. So when you see some people like us, 5 years or 6 years still working in warehouse, me, for example, I'm tired of clock in, clock out. And I've been complaining about it every day. So right now I have something I'm doing for myself because I'm just tired of clock in, clock out, and all those bullshit they give us. I'm very sorry of this word. They've been giving us in the warehouse. So fortunately, I saw Arnold put his certification in another group where we are, and I said, oh, I like this. I really want to do it because I have some neighbor. They've been saying, yes, I'm doing IT. I said, just leave that your IT shit because I don't know, because I know I can do it. Like he said, even though I did back day, but when I went to university, I just go to Flash and I did English because I don't want to deal with physics and mathematics. You see? So when he's the one who encouraged me, he said, if I succeed and get this, I know you can do it. And if you still have a little background on a computer and all those things. So just put your wish and you know you can get it. So why I'm saying this, just want to talk about what Mr. Issa said. All of us, we are here because we want. There's no parent who pay for us. The money, we take it out of our pocket, and we want to go to the next level. Or then that's why we are here.
That is good. And that is why I bring these people to here to talk to you guys. But at the same time, I'm going to say this. Already that I said, some of you will still not believe, like a deep belief, and you will be putting like a putting time and putting like this, like a go like this and come and do go like this, and some of you going to put. It's just like that. Already, this is the class 6. So I know what I'm talking about. This is class 6. You will see how many we are today for this something. At the end, we are, we will see how many we are going to be, we will finish this one. That is one. And in a month of away, those people that are going to finish, okay. We are going to say, some people that they will know by themselves they did not put time on it. Because I will not even have to tell you that you did not put time on it. You did not do what you're supposed to do. You will say it by yourself. When you were done by yourself, you are going to say, oh, if you did it good, if you follow the instruction, you are going to judge by yourself. You will I put everything on it on this one. If you do not put it, you will see by yourself, oh, I did not put what I was supposed to put. And that is where you will need to comment again on the next class. So we are doing this just to encourage to put it at the beginning. It's not wasting time. This time that we are using, some of you might say is wasting, is not wasting time. It's just to put in your mind now what you're supposed to be putting in your mind. This thing is not too difficult, but it is challenging. And what you need to do is don't miss the class. That is one. 2, repeat the same thing that we do in class before the next class. You want to repeat, type the same thing that you put in your note because you are putting into our note. The same thing. I don't want you to add anything. I will not ask you to go to Google or the same thing that you already put in your note. Type it again in your laptop to see how it works. And the other thing that you want to do, I will be giving you a project. You want to do that project, send that project to me. I will take a look and give you feedback how you did on that project. If you can follow all of that, there's no way that you don't make it.
Right. Ask another question.
Okay.
Oh, who got question?
Sefu, it's not your class. No question.
No, Sefu, no question. guys,
Sefu, no question.
He's one of the resourceful guys that you can cling to if you need help, Yeah. So yeah, one of the good guys here. So we got no question. He's kidding.
Yeah, like I said, that's a question. So start knowing.
Sefu, keep your question.
Keep your question.
I will take your question in a minute, Sefu. No problem. Okay.
So
hello,
Stan.
Yes, we are listening to you.
Yeah. Can I present myself too?
I go ahead, and I will. Let me just.
This guy, he's part of those people who inspire me. Guys, you got a lot of people who can back you up. Don't drop out. Isa, what's up?
Very good, man. Congratulations. I need that part of the $5,000, man. You need to give me $1,000 part of it.
I'll cut you your shirt. Don't worry.
Oh, guys, I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Like after class, right? On average, how long do you dedicate your time to study, like to do your homework or things like that? Like on average.
Minimum 2 hours. Minimum 2 hours.
Minimum 2 hours.
2 hours a week?
Like a day, right?
Yeah.
A day. Okay.
But you could go extra mile,
Yeah.
Like more depending on.
Okay, thank you.
Always be in a group. your friends that you are working with, be part of a group always.
I guess
You might miss something in the class, but with the group, you catch up.
Thank you.
And also, you gotta make sure you're taking time to watch the videos. It's gonna be sending you because, you know, personally, those videos really help me. Anytime I miss something in the class and I watch the video, I catch up. Um, so just do everything, follow the instructions, and it's gonna make.
Arno, you are very right. You know, sometimes we watch funny video on Facebook, laughing. That time you can watch your whole class video. But we can just watch a little 3, 4, 5 minutes video, laughing all night. Watch your video.
Hi.
Right.
Stan. Okay, I have something to add. Hello?
You say you have a question?
No, I say I have something to add.
Okay.
Just crossed my mind. Like Stan was saying earlier, some of us may want to quit. And just like Ahmed was saying, he said he's tired of the bullshit he was getting a job. I think, and I do believe, on the way, we probably be overwhelmed, or maybe overwhelmed. And the question would be, what are we fighting for? Why are we doing this? He said he want to do this to quit the bullshit. I don't know what gave Stan and Abdul the strength. I didn't know what they were fighting for, but somehow we had to find the reason we are fighting for. Because believe me, I know one day I may say, oh, this thing is too hard. But the good question is, why are we doing this? Because right now, I know some of us are working at the warehouse, some are working at 7-Eleven, some are working are doing Uber. But we always go to work. Sometimes I wake up at 4 a.m. to start driving Uber, 12 hours.
Wow.
I never quit. No, Stan know about that. Even when I told them I wasn't ready, I never quit what I'm doing. 2, 3 they know me. So if I can do that, if I can put the strength I'm putting in working those jobs in this, I think we can do it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that, say the same thing with what Ahmed was saying. He said he's tired of the bullshit. So every time we feel like giving up, the question will be, what are we fighting for? So if you can find the answer of the reason why we are fighting, we'll find the strength of keeping going. Right. So this first class, this first talking we are doing, I think is the best part of the course we are going to do. I think it's the very best part. I hope every one of us, even me, I hope I'm ready, and I hope I will find the reason why I'm fighting for. Thank you.
Can I add a question in this? It's not really a question.
Okay, go on.
How do we keep, hello, Standa?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, we are listening.
How do we, like, in terms of the groups, do we have to just like be emailing one another, or is there a way that we can, like, get to start talking to people?
Yeah, when we get there, I will tell you guys, you guys need to start doing group study. So like a big 4, 5, things like that. You will do the study group, and you will be part of, you want to be part of a study group, each of you. So we will do that too.
Okay.
And Seif will know about that.
About what?
What was your question again?
I know you have a question. I was saying those guys like to ask a question. If there is some topic or they do not understand, they must ask question to.
Say it again. I did not hear you well.
Here. So I said I did not have any question. So I was just about to say to those guys, if they have any question to ask you to understand better any topic, so they must ask you a question. So that's why I'm back.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Are you sure, Sefu? Ask your question.
Okay,
I want to add one thing. I want to add one thing because everybody, most people saying they like motivated. Honestly, me coming into this, I wasn't like 100% motivated like as I am right now, because as I told you, when I used to work at the UN, I used to see the people from the IT, and it was mostly, to put it in the most polite way, it was not like people like us Africans. So I wasn't like, I didn't think this is like things for like, I couldn't relate, basically. I couldn't relate. But, and when my friend told me about you, so I went on Google and then I checked for the Linux thing and I went to their website. It wasn't even cheaper. Like their price is way, it's not comparable, but I wouldn't want to do that because I choose you because I relate more. Like seeing these guys playing, some of them don't have no IT, no computer science background, none of that. I'm really motivated.
You just mute yourself. You mute yourself now.
Oh, I was mute. All right, this is crazy now.
Yeah, you just mute. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, so you didn't get nothing I said?
No, we were getting it. We, you know.
Oh, you didn't get the last part.
That's the last part.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I was saying when I used to work there, so the people that really was at the IT section, it wasn't like people like from like us, really, to put it in the most polite way. But like right now,
What do you mean by not like us? Like
it wasn't really Africans, basically.
Not like this. I know what you mean.
Exactly. Like it wasn't really. And then when my friend told me about you, I went to the website and I did my research on YouTube and thing. And I went to the official Linux website. They have a course too, but it's like way cheaper than you. But as an African, like I could relate to you. And when I see these guys talking about how they made it, their history, like that really motivate me. I'd rather give you my money than just go to that website or some other, you know, institutions or whatever. So I'm really motivated. Like honestly, I didn't have this type of motivation like coming in, but like right now I'm like, I know I would do this.
Okay, good.
But hold on. Did you just say you went to Linux website and you saw the cost is cheaper?
I thought it was cheaper. Like they had like administrate things. It was like, yeah, it was cheaper than
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Well,
cheaper.
Did he go to the right website?
Like when you go.
No. Listen. Arno.
When you go to Udemy, you will save something like $20 right there, you know, videos. You know, when you go to there are things like that. But
they do. Yeah.
The one where you go, you know, the one that you say, I can tell you that is not really Linux thing.
But it's just videos though. It's just
you want to go
it's done.
Website that you want to go to will be Red Hat Enterprise Linux.
Exactly.
I will tell you, I will give you that website. So that is the one that you want to do. And you know, that is where we're supposed to get. I'm supposed to show you, you know, what they're offering, and that is what we are learning and go and do the certification.
Yeah, and it's not even a teacher over there. It's not a teacher. It's just videos.
Okay, that is
okay. Stan,
nobody explains to you.
Yes.
And yeah.
Stan.
Yes.
Let me tell one thing. You know, one thing that I know. Even you get a class online to study, nobody will follow up to help you.
Exactly.
It's not about getting the courses.
Exactly.
You can get the courses, get 20, 30 certificate to get the job in the market. After I get that, if you don't have somebody to follow you up and help you with the interview question, you get 30 certificate, we never get a job.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not about just having the course. The follow up after that. Follow you with the odd like Stan class, what I'm telling you. If I have now following class Stan, I will be looking for a job again. I know some people started before me, they never get a job. They're asking me if I have like somebody work for me, like back home, you know, people believe in Marabu or whatever. Oh, do you have somebody who get a job? Because I started because of you, whatever. I have college degree, I never get. I said, no. I don't have all that. I follow the right person. And he never give up on me until I get a job. It's not about just having the course. You can go to Google and get a job. But it's not about that. Getting the job again after getting your certificate. That's the tough part. But the person who teach you will never let you down and to get the job. Even after you get the job, he will tell you we are still together. So that's the big part.
And the thing I was gonna say is that, if you allow me, is that my friend, if you were to take this class with the Red Hat, it's gonna cost you more than three grand or 4 grand that Stan is charging. Stan, am I wrong?
So I will show you that one. You know,
Yeah.
and again, I give everything that you're supposed to you want to know. If some want to go with something, it's not like you don't know. I will show you. Like even there's Ladies Academy that you can go and watch video. All of that is video. Okay, Reka will charge you 4,000. Okay, Reka will charge you, I think 4,500 or something like that, and they are going to teach you this thing for 4 days.
Just 4 days.
What I want to teach you in 6 months. They are going to teach it. They are going to teach you in 4 days.
Yeah.
So do you think I know you'll be able to make it? If you take a class for 4 days, you think you can make it, and after that 4 days and go for the interview and get it?
You're going to fail.
So
can I add something?
yes.
So don't even think about that money, guys. So because that money is charging you guys after 1 month of work. If you get your job, you will get your money back. So don't even worry about that money. I give you just 1 month. If you get your job 1 month later, so all that money Stan is charging you, will get it back.
No,
So,
that's not 1 month, 2 weeks. Come on, man.
2 weeks, man.
so
Well, I have a question.
Again, there's a lot of options. It's opening like yeah. I have Miss Conco is here. Conco did he did not know me before. He did everything on his own. He did everything, but he got a certification on his own. But now get a job, that is where the challenge come. And I don't know, I cannot remember who referred him. And he come and talk to me. And we start from there. I give him, and he's really he's
Smart.
very intelligent. He's smart. I give him the videos. All I give to Conco is my book and videos. And when he watch it, when he have question, he come to me, ask me question. And after that, he just get the job. So I know Conco in, I think for 2 months, and he got the job because he already learned on his own. He already learned on his own, but he did not know who can help him to, to be able to talk at the interview. That was it. So if some people want to do that, yeah, you can go and learn on your own, but you need somebody. If you want to get the job on this thing for the first time, if you don't have anyone that guide you, you will never get a job. You need somebody to guide you. Yeah.
I have a question relating to that, learning from like multiple sources, because one thing I plan to do is, apart from taking your class, also whenever I get the opportunity, try to look at different things outside of your class and see if I can pick up new knowledge there. Would that be something that you would recommend, or is it you want it to be strictly focused?
That is a good question. And for this class, into the end of this one, I would not recommend that you go and do anything else, because the class by itself is already challenged. Go and when we are talking about Linux is command. We will be typing command we will tell computer to do something for us, and the way that we talk to it, and that is how it's going to answer. If you don't talk to it right, it will give you bad thing. That is it. It's command. Now, how we do things, I can do something one way, somebody else can do it in another way, and we get to the same place. But when you go to Google or somewhere and you watch something somebody did, and already did that thing and already explained it to you in another way, it's going to confuse you. You get it one way for me, you get another way right there, and you are going to be confused. So that's why when we start, I say, you don't want to if you want to take my class, yes, some people can still do that, you know, and they will not let me know, but that is there. My job is to give you the good thing, to tell you what is good for you. What is good for you is to follow this one, focus on this. Don't add anything. Don't add anything to it until you finish, until you even get your first job in Linux. You get that job, now you know if you are looking for something, you know what to look for. But now you don't even know what to look for. Basically, you don't even know what to look for, honestly. You'll be looking this, looking that, and this person will say this, the other person will say this, and you are going to be confused. That is right. So that is how it is. You want to follow just this one for now until you get your first job. Okay?
Perfect.
So is any other person, or do you guys have another question? Yes.
I don't have a question. I just want to encourage the new admin about your class. So what I want to say, now I can present myself. My name is Adebayo Paul. I cannot say I'm RHCSA certified system admin now. I'm engineer. I can say that now because I'm not in the administrator level now. All of this one from Stan. So he's not my friend. He's my brother. And when I came to United States, I came here in 2017, the end of 2017. I can say 2018. And after 1 year, I called him. I say, well, this way how that we are doing here, I don't like it. Can I do something else to live better in this country? But he said yes, but he said I have to take my time to learn English before I do that. If not, I cannot do anything in the United States. I say, okay, I understand, but please let me be in your class. And after maybe, after one month, because he said, if you cannot make it in 1 month, I will let you quit.
Yeah.
I say, okay, no problem. I want to try because I don't speak English. So
what do you speak?
Yeah, now I speak Linux. Yes, I don't speak English now, but I'm speaking Linux too.
Oh boy!
So that's where I start with him, and after 6 months, I get my certificates. I done just 3 interviews. I got my job, and I'm still working with that job now. Since I can see since 1 year and a half. I'm working as a Linux system, even technology lead.
Yeah,
because where I finished my interview, they said, you guys, even the interviewer say, Red Hat. I say, really? Yeah, Red Hat. So the second day, they just call me and they give me. So everything, if I want to advise you guys, like everybody already say, you don't need to quit. If you want to really make it, don't think about money, don't think about time. Because when I start, I work somewhere that they pay me $16 warehouse. Because when I finish, always I'm tired. So I just keep that job. And I go to another job that they pay me, I think, $11 or $12 an hour. But off there, I didn't do a hard work. Even I sit down to work. So just to have time, and even it was difficult for me sometimes to pay my bill. But I just focus because I want to do that. But by the grace of God, I finished after 6 months. I get my certificate. I get my job. I'm still working now. Even for now, if I want to have the second job, I can do that. But for now, I have another option. So I'm here to encourage you. Just focus. You don't need to do any research. What Stan wants to give you, even when I'm talking about the engineer, you will know more about the engineer team in this class, and you will be very, very. Comment on dit ça? À l'aise. Comment on dit ça en anglais?
At ease.
So that's what I want to say. So don't quit. If you have any question, just ask Sam, and also you can ask her. We have too many admins here now in this in Oluwa-Sheyi. So you can ask everybody if you need help. So we are here to always to help on the road together. So that is what I want to say. And about the project, my secret to make it, because a lot of people was surprised about my success. Yeah, a lot of people, even they say you are just coming to the United States. You don't. How do you do that? And even in my class. So my suggestion, my secret for you is when start give projects, just do your best to learn to repeat what you did in class, and after that, do your projects. The project that he will give, it helped a lot. It helped a lot. So my secret that I always give, but somebody who follow that, it work for them. When Stan give you one project, the second project, the third project, be sure to do the first project 3 times when you are doing the third project.
Right.
Stan will explain that to you, because I don't know how to explain to you. When Stan give you 10 projects, so you have to do at least the first project 10 times.
So what he's trying to say, let me say that part again. What he's trying to say is this is his secret, what he did. So every time that I give the project, he do the project. So when I give project 1, he do it. Project 2, he will go back to project 1 first. Do that project 1 first again before doing project 2. When I give the project 3, he went back again to 1 first of all before touching the 3. He do the 1 again, he do the 2 again, and now do the 3. So that is when we are on project 10, he will be doing the 1 like 10 times already.
Every project.
And the second one like 9 times already. So that way he has everything and you are ready. When I say we're done, you are ready to to explain things, to interview and get a job. Because they will ask you those questions that I'm going to put in the project, and you will be able to convince them and get a job. So that is what he is saying.
So if you can do that, I think it will be easy for you. When you finish the class, it will be easy for you to get a job. And at work, it will be the same thing you are doing with Stan. So that's what I want to say. I wish you good luck and beaucoup de courage, quoi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that is good.
Stan?
Yes.
Can I add something? So when he's talking about do the project, so please do the project even before Stan does review in the class. Don't wait for him to do the project in class first, and now you're going to repeat it. Do it your own first, so you know where you need to improve yourself. Then you can repeat it and improve yourself to where you need to improve yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Sefu.
I forgot something.
Okay.
All of you. I swear God, this thing is good.
Very sweet.
Money is good from this thing. Yeah. Let me tell you the truth. If you can do your best to finish it, you'll be good, bro. So that's what I want to add for you. Even when your first paycheck, they will pay you double of what you pay for 6 months. For 2 weeks.
It's gonna be heavy.
This thing is sweet. So please, just to encourage you.
Push.
Okay.
All right.
So
we're good. We're good.
Good
I know
job.
that they won't quit. They will do their best.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Arnold, Adebayo, Isa, and Priscilla. Everybody. Thank you. Right. So we have like a 20 something minutes left. So let's download something to our system. And before even I do that, yeah, I was trying to show you this one first. This is, as you can see it right here, this is for Red Hat right here, the objective, and this is what you are going to get at the end, okay? Red Hat Certified System Administrator, RHCSA exam. That is what you are going for at the end. So, and to be able to make that study point for the exam, you need to know all of these things right here. And we are going to do all of this. We are going to do all of these things that you are seeing right here. We are going to do all of these, and you'll be able to, to do that at the exam and pass your exam and take it, And after that, I'm going again to give you some more than what they have right here, because knowing just this one give you the certification. And with that, before with just that, you can get a job. But nowadays, they want something more than this to give you the job. And that thing that they want more than this, I'm going to give it to you at the end of this. So when we finish this, I will tell you, go and take your certification. When you pass your certification, I'm going to add some more stuff that are going to help you to get that job, to be able to defend yourself for the interview, and be able to convince them at convince the interviewer and some other candidate that will be trying to go for the same job that you are going for. You will be able to beat them. That is it. So don't worry. And how to get here, if you want to say it another time, how to get here, you just need to go to redhat.com. You just need to go to redhat.com. I'm going to go there now. redhat.com. From redhat.com, if you click right here on service and support, right there, don't worry, you have this one video because I'm recording all of this. So you click on that service and support right there, and you will see it right here, Red Hat Certified System Administrator. You can click on it. You click on that, you see exam right here. If you click on that, and you will see it right here, ES200, that is the code of the exam, Red Hat Certified System Administrator. And that is where you want to click again to see the objective. Okay, so the overview is this, and the objective is right there, and that is where you see all of this. And again, all of these are the things that we are going to do. We finish all of this, and I will tell you to go and take the certification. When you take it, we will add more to it. All right, that is that. Yeah, apart from that, you can see this is me right here, and
you have to change this profile on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'm going to change it, but I don't want to change it now because of where I want to leave this company, and they are going to say, I don't want to let them know now. That's why I haven't changed it. So
okay.
Yeah, I will change it. So this is me right here, and when you go to LinkedIn, just put my name right there. You will find me right there. And my certification, if you just know my ID, you can get the ID from here if you want to really, what I say, if it's true or something, you can get my ID for my certification for any of this one right here. The ID is right there, 172 19 547, and you can just put verify verification to verify the what I call it, the certifications. If you know the ID of anyone, that is how when you get this certification, they can check it anywhere in the world. You see, they just need your ID. With that ID, they put it in the system. They see if you are really certified or not, and that is a good part of Red Hat game. So right here, this is my certifications, and you can see it on last week, I believe, 25th. That is, I became this one, and that is just a title. So all of the 7 certifications are right here. I have Solari certification, but no, I don't really care about that one anymore because I'm not using Solari anymore. So that is me. Now let's download something. Let's go to this website. If you guys can do that, to www.virtualboss.org. You want to do www.virtualboss.org. And if you can go to that website, you will see download VirtualBoss 6.1 right there. And we want to click on it. So most of you are supposed to have a window, and because that is what we really use. So here you want to click on window host. There's window host right there that you want to click on. And when you click on that window host, you will see it will, at the bottom of your screen, it will start downloading right there for you. Again, you have the video of this class. So don't worry if you maybe you did not really see what I click, but what I click is I just went to virtualboss.org, www.virtualboss.org, and I click on VirtualBoss 6.1 that I saw right there earlier. And let me go back one so that you see, you just click on this. And from there, you click on window host, and it will download to your machine. After I download, at the bottom of your machine, you will see it where they download. You just double click on it. When you click on it, you are going to see something like this, and you want to just do next. You want to keep doing next until you get to the end. Next, next, next. That is all you want to click. Yes, we're here, and click on install. So next, 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 yes, and install. Those are the things that you want to click. You want to do next, 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 and you will see yes or no somewhere you do yes, and you click on install, and it will install on your machine. Okay, so I guess you just click on finish. And if you do that, you will see something like this on your thing, but you will not see this. Those are the things that I already have on mine. So don't worry. If you open something for you, that is all you need. So I will make you do this one later. Don't worry about all of this thing that you are seeing at the left side of mine because I already have it before it gets updated. So just do that then. Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I was a little bit late, so I type VirtualBox. I have the page with VirtualBox,
Yeah.
download VirtualBox, and I have a bunch of information.
This one?
So wait.
Are you here?
Let me minimize this and see. Yeah, I'm on that page, but I don't know what I need to.
All you need to do right here is just click on it. Click on what you see right here. Download.
Download 6.1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you click on it,